And we are back. We are in Medai? There was an L in here somewhere, I forgot. Medali, that's where it was. We're in Medali. And we are going to head towards the icy area over here if we can. I just wanted, like, the map is never quite as zoomed in or as zoomed out as I wanted to be at any given time. So we're going to just point towards this. You know what? Let's go towards this Poke Center, right? Because in theory, the Poke Center will be more gettable than a random terrain area that I'm just going to pick. Okay, hang on. Wait. This was... Now that there was like another area we found in between here. Hang on. Dela Zappa Passage. I think we've already found that, right? I think that's where we found Kaza. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure we've gotten our encounter here. Yeah, Dela Zappa Passage. Okay, cool. I'm just making sure. It does say that it's part of like the mountain. So let's actually go up a little bit here. Because I think obviously it's easier to just get down once we are already up. We're stuck on this rock. Okay, thank you. If we go up now, then it could save us time going up later, and if we go up, we can just jump down, so why not go up? Let's go in this cave thingy real quick, too, just to see if that happens to be a new route somehow. It's possible. I like cold places like this. New route? Not a new route. Unfortunate. Have we been in here before? This is seeming slightly familiar-ish, so I think we've been in here already. But there's a Poke Center up here we haven't healed at, so at least we can add that to... Maybe we haven't been here. Maybe we haven't. Is this still Dela Zappa Plaza? That didn't exist at all. I didn't see a route change, but just in case I'm being dumb, we'll catch this and just release it if we're wrong. I think this is the same route. I think this is still Dela Zappa Plaza. But just in case, because I didn't even see this Pokemon and I didn't see a route change, and we're at a new Poke Center here, we'll just catch it to be safe and expect to release it. And, I mean, I love Bagon, don't get me wrong. I would love to actually be able to add to this team. I just don't think we're technically allowed to. So we'll hit it with a Volt Switch. It's unlikely a Volt Switch knocks you out. Okay, a little dicey there. A little dicey. We'll go into Atarka here, because Atarka can take anything that a Bagon can dish out at it for sure. Actually, I was going to say we go into Isamaru because Isamaru prevents things that make us like switch out, but Isamaru's not around anymore. I forgot that it had that new ability instead of what did you Runaway, because we didn't have Runaway anymore. I forgot about the Rocky Helmet. We're switching again. Hang on. Whoa, that was almost bad. We've seen Dragon Claw. That's unfortunate. Nobody's really beefy on the physical side other than Atarka here. Atarka really was the choice. Again, even if the thing knocks itself out, I'm pretty confident we don't get to catch this. I'd just rather play it safe, catch it and release it. It's not a big deal. Of course you go for Crunch as soon as I switch out there. It's okay. I did like no damage anyway. So we'll catch this thing real quick here and expect to release it. I'd be very surprised if we didn't. We should also check the mart here now that we've beaten a new gym to see if there's any new Pokeballs we can buy. I would love to buy a Quick Ball. Quick Balls are very useful. I'm kind of surprised that didn't knock you out, but okay. Also, going into a Ghost type prevents this thing from knocking itself out with Takedown or Double Edge, which are definitely moves that the Bagon line learns, so that gives me a little bit of extra confidence in that regard. Ooh, that's hot. That is hot coffee, yikes. Really? You're not even going to be joining the team. You're going to be released. I'm just preparing myself for that inevitability when you get released. But I'll give you an Ultra Ball just to end this quicker. Just to end it quicker. You're paralyzed and in the red. Get caught. Get caught, nerd. Come on. I'll heal up just in case it gets a crit crunch. How have you not been caught? In what world do you not get caught here? This area just looks so different from what like Dela Zappa Plaza was described as, but at the same time that was a pretty brief amount of time for it to be there. So it makes sense. I'm 95% sure this is going to be the same route and we're just going to release this Bagon. But in the off chance I'm wrong, it's not worth the risk. Get caught, nerd. Come on. You're in the red and paralyzed. Your catch rate isn't that high. It's not that high. I know you're a dragon type, but like, come on, man. Get in the ball. I'm wasting Ultra Balls on you. You're not even going to be allowed to join the party. Bagon. Bagon. Buddy. I'm getting to the point where I'm like, it's not even worth doing to even double check ourselves here. I just want to knock you out because I'm annoyed. I'm irritated at you. Why? Get caught, you nerd. What are you doing? Okay, Crunch is fine. We tanked that up surprisingly well. I mean, it's not stab, but still, like, I thought we'd do a little worse than that. You know what you want? You want just a regular Pokeball, maybe? Maybe you just want a regular Pokeball. Some Pokemon like regular Pokeballs better than Ultra Balls. It's just true. It's just true facts. Just trust me. It's facts. See? Told you. It's facts. It's facts! I'm not lying to you. I'm not lying. Alright. Gonna have to release this thing. Almost guaranteed, but better safe. Better safe. I'd be very, very sad. We're not gonna bother nicknaming you because I'm confident you'll be released. If I'm wrong and we have to release him, then we'll nickname him. But I'm pretty sure this is still Delastapa Passage. That's what it was called here too, right? I thought it was Delastapa Plaza, but maybe it was Delastapa Passage. Delastapa Passage. That makes sense. Okay, I thought it was, we're going to send it to the box, and then we're going to release it. Okay. Better safe. Better safe. You know, why not? Why not double check? It's only silly and greedy not to. I'm sorry, not greedy. It's silly and lazy not to. It's greedy to catch it, I guess, because then I'm hoping. Okay, and I did double check. We did just deposit Zerda. We deposited Zerda. It did not get knocked out, so that is available for us to use should something happen. It's still able to be added to the squad. We got rid of it because we already had flying coverage and fire coverage, and we were so vulnerable to rock that it seemed like it was a good decision at the time. So still pretty happy with that, and our team is all new Pokemon, which is just more interesting and exciting anyway. So I think our weakest links are Kaza, Drana, and Razaketh. They definitely seem a little bit weaker, and we should check the Mart here real quick. I'm a little bit sad that we killed so much time catching that stupid little Bagon that we had to release anyway, but I like Bagon. I'd have been really sad if we didn't get... Okay, we can buy some Ultra Balls now. That's good news. I think if we get 32 of them, that should do us probably for the remainder of the game. Should have checked to see if they have Quick Balls. They do have Quick Balls. I should have bought those instead. Give me 30 Quick Balls. Give me 20 Quick Balls. There's no way we have 30 more encounters left, and we're only ever using one per encounter at most. Are there full heals? There are full heals finally. Let's pick up 21 of those bad boys. Bring us to 30 total. Give me 20 more. Give me 20 more. They're cheap. They're cheap. Why not? Can we buy full heals? Or full heals on max potions yet? We still can't buy max potions. That's a bit sad. We're completely out of potions. Let's get like 50 of those. That's just for auto healing purposes, so I know that we're like, oh, I don't have to feel guilty about topping off just a little bit. We'll go up to 30 super potions for the same reason. That way, if we just take a little bit of chip damage, I can heal us up and not feel guilty. Not feel like I'm being inefficient and wasting a ton of money using hyper potions doing it or anything. Okay, so we can't find anything here for sure. Just want to double check. Ooh, Duskstone is nice. Where does this take us? Glacedo Mountain Path, and this takes us to Zapacito. Zapacito. It's not Zapacito, it's Zapapico. Zapapico. Okay, let's go to Zapapico. Keep an eye out for any route change notifications. Can we get up there? Is that too high for us to get up to? Yeah. I think we can make it up there. Might take a couple jumps, we'll make it. 3 hyper potions in that. That's pretty sweet. I don't really want to battle a Dugtrio. Alright, let's see what this thing's got. So it looks like we should be able to get some new encounters here shortly. Okay, we'll probably battle this guy. It'll give us an idea of what levels we should expect in the area. This is a fairly windy cave from what I've seen so far. Who do we have out front? We have Kaikar, lovely. I think that scouting with the Volt Switch is almost always going to be a good plan for us. Mainly because Kaikar seems pretty fast, so it seems unlikely that too much is going to outspeed him and cause us any trouble. You're a student. Look at this guy. This is Paul Blart with facial hair. I don't know what you're talking about that you're just a student. I thought you were like a mall cop. Genuinely. I thought you were a security guard of some kind. How are you a student? Maybe we have college-age kids too in this place? I don't know. Here, we can actually hurricane this thing. I am pretty confident here. It could have a rock type move, which could be problematic, but I think the hurricane just one-shots you. Sweet, it does. All right. Surprisingly low levels here, but I guess we could have gotten to this area a while back, huh? There was nothing really gating us from getting here other than being in the town we were already in. But we came straight from the psychic. No, we didn't come straight from the psychic town. We flew here, then went here. Okay, so we're actually backtracked a little bit, so we're probably going to skip trainers then for the most part because we are a little strong for this area. But that's why we battle a trainer, to find that stuff out. And which way are we going? Hang on, let's explore the tiny offshoot real quick before I forget. Come on, nope, sorry, nope, full jump, thank you. Grab this and then go in this little inlet here. See where this takes us real quick. There's almost no way this is like the right way to go, right? Okay, we don't want to battle that trainer. This is a pretty windy cave, honestly. Okay, ooh. Nope, you're slanted. Okay, I thought you might be a Gimmighoul coin for a second there. Is that our Hound Tomb? Hound? That's a Lucario. Oh, I love me some Lucario. Houndstone? That's what he's called. He's called Houndstone. I don't know where we are. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just going and hoping it works. 3 hyper potions. We'll keep grabbing items. How does Dunsource evolve? We've seen that he has an evolution. Is it just levels? Does he have to do something in particular? But, oh, come on. Let me jump. Get on here. Jump up this way. Let's go. All right, sweet. Okay, we got Gibble down there. Is that that's a TM. All right, we'll go for TMs. TMs are good. We're going to keep an eye out on these bad boys. That's one thing that's kind of scary is that, like, one of those Gibbles could be shiny, and there's almost no way I would know because those things look nearly identical to regular Gibbles. So we gotta really put our eyes on those things closely if we're gonna have a chance at spotting any shinies of some of these types, because some of them are basically the same. Some are just basically the same. So this way we're going to the Zepapico, I think is what it was called. Do we have to jump on these things? It looks like you should be like. It looks like you should get something from jumping across all of those. They look like they're just evenly enough spaced. That also seems like a nightmare to try to actually like platform like this in the game, but we overshot it, so you can definitely get there. Please. All right, we're going for it. This might take me a second because the controls are not the smoothest when it comes to this. You kind of float in the air and gets all like laggy, and then it's hard to aim, but okay, don't overshoot, don't overshoot, don't overshoot. Come on, I see the item. That item's got to be, like, if they're going to make it this hard, right, the item's got to be worth it, you know? If it's a singular Pokeball, I'm going to lose my mind. But we're going to try. This seems impossible. We can glide. We can glide. Gliding makes it so much easier. Oh, my goodness. A rare candy. You know what? I'll call that worth it. I'll call that worth it. So we came in this way earlier, right? And then we got all turned around. So hang on, we need to go up and to the right? Maybe? Mayhaps? Perchance? Does this just loop around again on us? This just loops around again. So maybe we're done here then. We'll go one more quick circuit and go around to the left here. But maybe we're done with this area? This area of the cave at least, not necessarily this area as a whole. So there was nothing out to the right. Right, we went full distance there. Okay, nothing out to the right. One item we missed here down to the left. And does this take us back around? Does this loop right back around where we were earlier? Mayhaps. It does. Hard to say, hard to say. Keep looking around for things. Another TM, lovely. Okay, and now we're back down here. And this is unclear where we are in relation to other things. I'm lost again. There's an exit up here? That's like the last thing I expected to find. No, this isn't an exit. It's the internal part of the cave. Okay. I'm not lost. You're lost. Shut up. Yeah, I'm completely lost. What are you? What are you? You're cute. What are you? You look like a little, like, mudfish. You're kind of gooey, though, aren't you? What are those fins? I like you. I want him. Alright, maybe there's... Let's go this way. Maybe this will turn into a new route somehow magically, and then we'll get to catch that thing. Okay, that's clearly not working for us. Alright, well, so far I like that thingy. He's very cute and small, and I feel like he'll evolve into something cool. But let's head up, maybe, this time? I know we didn't go fully through, but let's head up and see if maybe we get a new route up here. It feels like we gotta be getting towards the north thing eventually. Still feels like we should be appropriately leveled for this area too. Ice stone, lovely, lovely. Can I make this? I can't make that. Could I have made it with a running jump? Perhaps. So we'll try again. Not quite. Okay, that means there's probably another way to get there. Presumably. I don't really want to fight you still. I feel like we're still a little bit strong for this area, so there's no real need just yet. We might have to come back down onto that later. What is this? That looks like it takes us down to where we were earlier, so I'm not really interested in dropping down there. Yeah, that looks like where we already have been. Am I supposed to be able through that? Am I supposed to be able to see through that? It kind of looked like I was, kind of looked like I wasn't. Here's how we get to the TM there. Lovely. And then hopefully we can jump back up, otherwise we'll go all the way back around again. Drill run. Okay. Drill run's pretty good. Jump back up. Let's go. Okay, there's the little cutie. You know what? We can go ahead and encounter it here right now and see what it is. Maybe get out of there a little intel, see if it'd be a good type for us. Before it's actually something we need to worry about potentially adding to the team. Frigibacks. Ice? Poison? Ice water? No, ice poison is my best guess. Let's hit it with the volt switch to see if it's super effective or resisted or anything. Not very effective. Ice dragon? Ice... No, not steel. Not very many things resist electric. Ice grass. Ice... Is that the only things that resist electric? Because electric resists steel. Steel doesn't resist electric. So let's see. So if he's ice grass, he'd be super effective if I used flamethrowers. Let's use flamethrower and see what happens there. Neutral. Ice dragon? Is that a little ice dragon? If so, I definitely want to find one of those, and I'll be really sad if this is the only place where he appears. I'll be really sad. Oh, I love always seeing the new like pseudo legendaries that come in, and that seems like it could be a pseudo legendary. That seems very like Dreepy-esque. I finally remember the name of Dreepy. Oh my goodness, Dreepy, and then something, and then Dragon Bolt. Okay, Glacedo Mountain, so a new area for us for sure. Can we find any of the Frigibacks up here? I really hope so. I'm gonna stay in the icy area for the time being, and see if we can't find ourselves a Frigibacks. Here, grab that, grab this, and maybe, oh, okay, what are you guys? Okay, I don't feel like we're super likely to find him in just the regular grass up here. I also feel like I'm going to run into a tiny little Pokemon up here if I'm not careful. So I'm going to head over here again and stay in the icy area where Frigibacks has potential, because I want ourselves a Frigibacks. Where are you, buddy? That can't be the only place you spawn. Please. Don't let it be true. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Ooh, whoa, whoa. Please, please don't be true. Okay, we're running out of ice area again. Well, is the route change here? Is this still the glacial thingy? This is still the same route, huh? Okay, well, let's go back again. I feel like we've seen a lot of the grass Pokemon, like the grass area Pokemon. I feel like that's unlikely to bear fruit for us, you know? I do hope that we don't accidentally have something happen like where the Bagon spawns an inch in front of me again. Okay, you're a Cubchoo, I don't want you. Sorry, buddy. Delibird, definitely don't want you. We've had plenty of flying lately anyway. We are heading towards the Glacedo Gym, which is a little scary. Okay, we got Bergmite. So heading towards the gym. I imagine that's got to be the Ice-type gym, right? I know that the Ghost-type gym was very close by. Okay, we've got Bergmites, we've got Snoms. Cubchoos. Cubchoo. Where is my boy? We're not going to get that item yet. That Cubchoo's too close. We risk accidentally encountering him. I am curious as to what these things are. The big Digimon thing could be a good backup if it's not possible for us to find a... whatever the other thing was called. I've already forgot. Oh, don't jump. Oh, don't encounter the Cubchoo, please. I've already forgotten the thing was called. A Frigidator, Ice Dragon. It's an Ice Dragon. I'm confident in the typing. Because it's got to be ice with Frigid in the name. I refuse to believe it wouldn't be ice. Okay, you're the hound thingy. Don't tell me he only spawns in that one little cave. Don't tell me that. My heart can't take it. We'll head to the city. Oh, Cryogonal. We'll head to the city up here. See what's what. See which gym this is. It's got to be the ice gym, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, we can see it on the map. Okay. You're just kind of chilling in the middle of nowhere, huh? Okay, well, we're not going to battle you just yet. I will check the levels of some of the Pokemon nearby. I don't know who is stronger, the Ghost or the Ice. That's the only ones we have left, right? We have 6 badges? Okay, we're actually coming along pretty well then if we have 6 badges. That feels pretty good. Okay. Heal up here, get this marked on the map so we could fly. And I kind of want to just find that Pokemon. So I'm probably going to spend way too much time doing that. Apologies if that bothers you, but I love him. And I like Ice Dragon as a type. That's really cool. So I would like to find it. I'm going to be very sad if he doesn't spawn out here. Repeat Ball is useless for us because we'll never be catching a duplicate Pokemon. I don't like that things render in very close to me sometimes. Okay, you're the hound. Okay, they keep popping out of the snow, so it's looks a little different until he shows his whole body, and then he looks the same. Okay, Cryogonal, and oh, sorry, that's not a Cryogonal, that's a Magnemite. He's got 3 gym badges, so you shouldn't be very strong. But let's battle him. Let's battle him real quick. Get an idea, because this guy's near the Ice Gym, so in theory he should have Pokemon of a similar-ish level. He says only has 3 gym badges, though, so he shouldn't be that strong, right? Marcos the Black Belt. Okay, so in theory, fighting-type Pokemon, which is why I was okay leading on Kygar here. Unfortunately, you do resist, or you are neutral to flying here. We'll still hit you with a flying type move. We know you can Volt Absorb, so I don't want to Volt Switch even just for chip damage because it might be negated entirely. And we'll just knock you out with a Hurricane anyway because Hurricane hits pretty dang hard when it does connect. And that's all you had. Okay. So that makes me think like maybe the Ice guy isn't that hard? I don't know. Interesting. Okay, let's hop on our thing here real quick, and we're gonna glide for a second to try to get an overview of what Pokemon there are. I want my frozen boy. I want my icy boy. My cute little icy boy. Where are you? Dragon types often only spawn in caves, man. I'm gonna be so sad if he only spawns in there. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Don't shout here so bad, so bad. Don't do me like that. Is that a Squabit that becomes a normal type terrestrialization? That's just useless. You already are normal type. And you're already basically useless because you're just normal type. Okay, we're gonna continue to float. How good would an ice type be for our team in general? Not that good. Not that good. Okay, Montenerva. Why are we still seeing these ice tadpoles unevolved everywhere? That's kind of wild to me. Okay, keep on going up. And keep our eyes very closely on the Pokemon we find. So, I mean, very worst case, we'll find ourselves a new area eventually. And then we can kind of decide if we want to backtrack. Okay, found another city here. Is this where the ghost type gym is? Montenerva. Okay, this is where the ghost type gym is. Okay, so I don't know which is supposed to be first then. I was given a vague warning of the ice one's pretty strong. And so it makes me think that it's a little spookier, but I don't know. Which one do we think we're better suited to take out? Really, either of them seem similar. But let's see what route is over here. This is Glacedo Mountain again on the other side. Okay. Well, we'll continue looking around a little bit. Let's battle you. You're right next to the ghost gym. So in theory, you're a good precursor for how you said you went against Grusha and got crushed. Grusha is the ice boy, I believe. Poltegeist, okay. Hello, face my Kaikar. I think it's just ghost. He's pure ghost on Poltegeist. So you're only level 36. I'll hit you with a hurricane. You're gonna protect. Okay, cheater. Level 36. Why are the Pokemon here, or the trainers here, so weak? I'm confused. Unless I did this completely backwards, and this is not. You're gonna sucker punch me. Didn't expect that. And we were supposed to have gotten here a long time ago. But I felt like we were in a really good spot for the Psychic type gym. That felt like right where we were supposed to be. Hit you with a Volt Switch here. You're trying to sucker punch me or go for a protect. Hopefully you get hurt in your confusion. You do. Excellent. Cool. Knocks him out. And we don't have to worry anything. All right, sweet. Okay. Will-O-Wisp. Okay, Nahead wants to learn Will-O-Wisp. I'm going to say no. I'm going to look at his moves. I'm probably going to say no. We don't really need Flamethrower since we have Torch Song and it's similar. Burning something is pretty nice. What's Will-O-Wisp's accuracy? 85? That's pretty good. You know what? We can dish Flamethrower. If we're losing 10 base power and the chance to burn for a guaranteed burn on something that's 85% accurate, and then also Neb also wants to learn Hex. See, that's a combo, and I like that combo. Shadow Ball's good, but Will-O-Wisp Hex is really good. Ask for advice? What does that mean? Oh, it just gives you a reminder text of what you're doing. Okay, interesting. Will-O-Wisp Hex is really good. Shadow Ball is just raw power, though. We'll do it. We'll do it for now. It's a nice combo. It's one of my favorite things for a Ghost Fire type to do. It's one of the things I like most about Chandelure is you can go for the Will-O-Wisp Hex combo. But we can always switch back. Because you can switch your moves back and forth, I'm not as worried. Dunsparce. Okay, let's go out into a Tarka, as I think Dunsparce is likely to be normal something, if not just normal, and hit on the physical side. This guy's going to be low level. Like, there's no sweat here, honestly. And we can use Hammer Arm for the first time ever. Oh my goodness, let's use Hammer Arm. Let's go. We're actually faster than you. And we one-shot you with Hammer Arm. Let's go. Sorry to Dunsparce. Apparently Dunsparce still isn't a good Pokemon. What can I say? It's just facts. Alright. Medium amount of experience. Actually more experience than I thought we'd get there. Okay, so maybe we're suited for the Ghost Gym then. Let's see. I'm still going to try to find our Frosty Dragon Boy. If I can't find it, I will give up and eventually accept the Digimon as our Pokemon here. I'll be just okay with that. I'll be sad. There's a whole Gardevoir right there. Oh my goodness. I'll be sad, but I will accept it. And at least it'll be a new Pokemon. We'll get to learn something about it because I know nothing about that Pokemon right now. For all I know, it'd be a lot better for our team than the other one. But the fact that we are seeing that still unevolved, and we saw that thing unevolved a long time ago too. It's this thing. That's what I'm talking about, by the way, the Digimon thing. The fact that we saw one of those a long time ago too makes me think that it's probably not that strong or doesn't evolve again. So I'm a little bit apprehensive about it. I'm going to swing by and grab this. I really want the Dragon Boy. I really want him. I want him so much. I feel like he was only going to spawn in that cave, and that's heartbreaking. Psychic Terra Shard. Maybe the Psychic Terra Shards, or the Terra Shards are how we change a Pokemon's Terra type. We don't have a Water type, so Water type wouldn't be the worst thing for us. I'm gonna float over the ocean here real quick and see if there's anything interesting or new. Nothing interesting or new, huh? Okay, we already have a Low Kicks. We don't need a Low Kicks. How do I get out of here? How do I get out? Okay, over there, I guess. Okay, cool. We're fine. I was worried I was stuck and would have to call a taxi, but not the case. Where's my boy? Give me my frozen boy. If we're not... Oh, my goodness. If he only spawns in there. Heartbreak. Just heartbroken. Oh. Okay, I thought those were smaller versions of the Digimon thing. Like, the Digimon thing seems like it might just be like a one-of, right? Like, he's just like a one and done. He doesn't evolve. He doesn't have anything that evolves into him. And those are not my favorite types of Pokemon. I also don't know what type he is. For all I know, he's just pure normal. He appeared elsewhere that wasn't snowy, so it doesn't make me think that he's ice type or anything. We have another area over here we could go and explore. So, I don't want to be taking too long here, because again, we have very little time to finish this game. And we're trying to get it done real quick. But I want that Pokemon, so almost ran into a Snover there because I didn't see him on the other side of the tree. Hello, Mr. Digimon. I might just name him Digimon if I catch him, because he's just a Digimon. I forget what the name of that one is, but he looks very, very reminiscent of a Digimon. Ah, none of our Frozy boys, huh? Shoes, all kinds of other Pokemon. Let's go up towards this relic thing. There's a Frostlass. That's kind of sweet. Okay, we've already caught one of these. We're calling dupes. Doesn't count. We caught one of these already. Dupes. Get out of here. I was, oh, my heart jumped because I was like, no, a Pokemon that's not good for us, but it's a Pokemon we already have. And that's why it's not good for us, is because we already have all of its type covered. Okay, what? Interesting. We jumped into North Province Area 3 there for like a quarter of a second and then jumped back out. To Glacedo Mountain again. So got to be a little bit cautious about which one we're in when we encounter something here. Okay. So we could technically get North Province Area 3 there. Overheat, okay. Starting to lose confidence in it being possible to find our little boy that I'm looking for. Where's my boy? Ooh, hang on, what are you? You know what? You seem neat. You seem neat. I think this is what we go with. I've looked around a ton. I'm going to be sad if we could have found him, but we got to get a move on. And this is not, we have not seen this in a long time. I think this is the same one that we saw before. It doesn't look like it's any bigger or anything. Tinkatuff. Is it bigger? Maybe it's bigger than we saw before. I don't know. I don't remember. We're going to hit you with a Thunder Wave. I have no idea what type you would be. Fighting? Because you've got like a weapon? I don't know. I don't know. Fairy. Maybe you're fairy. Okay, I should just use a quick ball. Want to use first thing? Yeah, so we've already lost our proficiency with it. I don't think it matters that it's still early in the fight. I think it's the fact that it's not the first turn. Let's Volt Switch. I don't think a Volt Switch is likely to knock you out here. It might. We'll go for a Volt Switch. I think we're okay. Okay, whew, always scares me. So go out into that, and we saw a Play Rough come through, so you're hitting on the physical side, it looks like. A target does have the Rocky Helmet, so that makes that a little bit dicey. Let's go into Neheb to be able to resist any fairy-type moves, and if you are somehow fighting, maybe, resist that as well. That's a Dark-type move. That did no damage. I'm a little bit concerned about how little damage that did, considering I'm looking at adding this thing to our team, potentially. But we'll find out a little bit more about it and see where to go from there. It's at least new. It's interesting. It's a neat design, from what I can tell. And I'm curious as to what you are. Tinkatuff. That sounds like Steel Fairy just based on like description, but Steel Fairy is a wild combination. I don't know if it actually be Steel Fairy. It's Steel Fairy. Okay. This Klefki is also a Steel Fairy, so I guess it's not completely unprecedented. But all right. Those are two pretty good types for us. We might add Tinkatuff to our squad here. What kind of a magic card would Tinkatuff be? You feel like a 3-color. You're like a Naya kind of girl, I think. Let's see. Let's go with Mayael. Mayael, the anima. M-A-Y-A-E-L. Mayael. Mayael. Let's check your summary real quick here and think about adding you to the team. What are your stats like? Kind of bad? Your stats are kind of bad? Your stats are not great. I mean, you're 6 levels down. Once we evolve you, maybe you'll be okay. Ugh. Let's compare to our team. Compare to our team real quick. Let's check, like, you. How do you compare to you? Your defenses are so much better. Your attack is, like, double it. Do you need to evolve? Or are you just bad? Because those are not good stats. Mediocre speed, okay special defense, low attack, low special attack, low HP, low defense. Albeit it's a few levels down, but it's not that many levels down. Own tempo's not that good of a ability to make up for anything. Maybe you're the unevolved one, and this is the one we saw before, and it needs to evolve? Because we never saw the name of the other one, so I have no idea. Turns into pure steel. I think for now I can't justify sending anything to the box in place of this. And I can't tell based on that. So based on that, there is one slot before it, right? Because Salamence would fill one of those slots in the Pokedex then. Is that it? That is. Ah ha ha! I thought I saw you give me a gold coin. Okay, hello. Hi there. How's it going? Let's find out a little bit about this too while we're at it. Satotl. What are you? These are all just normally effective against you. So let's Volt Switch. That nearly beat you. Okay. And go into a Tarka? Just to see what it throws my way? I'm curious. I don't know what type you would be. Are you an Ice type? You might be an Ice type. Avalanche? Procs Rocky Helmet? You're an Ice type for sure, because you were weak to all 3 of these things. Okay, so we'll hit you with Assault Cure. And you're an Ice type. Alright, so maybe it would have been actually pretty good for the squad. But the fact that we saw one pretty early on, and I can't think of what would evolve into you, makes me think you're a single stage Pokemon, which historically fall off a bit and aren't that interesting, in my opinion. Let's go get this Poke Center, heal up here. This North Province Area 3, so we can find some new Pokemon here. Ah, okay. We'll not get our encounter yet, because I spent so much time getting that last one that we're kind of out of time for this episode. We'll heal up real quick, save off our progress, get our encounter here, go battle the Ice Gym next, sorry, the Ghost Gym next episode, then the Ice Gym. I feel like we're pretty well set up for the Ghost Gym. We do have 2 Ghost types ourselves, which is a little bit spooky, but that is a little bit spooky. We also don't have, we actually have pretty good setup for the Ice Gym too. All right, I'm feeling pretty confident going into it. We'll see what else we can find around here. Go ahead and save our progress. That's gonna do it for this one though. We'll fight 2 gyms in the next one. Really got to start getting some progress here, and then we'll make our way towards the Elite Four and hopefully wrap this up fairly soon here. There shouldn't be too many more episodes after this if all goes well. If all goes terribly, it could end up being a longer series, in which case we're gonna get into some trouble. But that'll do it for this one. Hope you're enjoying the series, and see you the next time.